Hey there, travel enthusiasts. Welcome to Thailand VIP Travels. Sophie from Thailand VIP Travels here, but you can call me your virtual guide to all things Europe. Europe is a treasure trove of destinations, each with its own unique charm. From bustling cityscapes to awe-inspiring natural wonders, it's no wonder you might feel overwhelmed when planning a trip. Here's where I come in. Thailand VIP Travels has curated a list of 10 amazing European destinations, taking into account user votes, expert opinions, and the must-see highlights of each place. This list is a fantastic starting point for crafting your dream European getaway. Whether you crave a city break filled with culture, an adventure through breathtaking landscapes, or a relaxing escape into nature. Ready to explore? Let's dive into the top 10. Don't forget to cast your vote at the end to help shape next year's list. Number 10. Copenhagen, Denmark. The stylish and apparently incredibly happy Danish capital offers a European city break with a mix of urban life and natural beauty. Whether you're visiting for architecture, canal wandering, or visiting galleries, the best way to get around is to act like a Dane and get on a bike. On hot days, you can cool off at one of the free outdoor baths like the Kastrup Sea Bath or the Copenhagen Denmark baths. The city itself is full of green spaces like the King's Garen and Ørstedsparken, but Amager Beach is a short bike ride away. You can also rent kayaks and paddleboards there. Copenhagen is also a short train ride away from Kronborg Castle, which was the inspiration for Elsinore in Shakespeare's Hamlet. And for wilder landscapes, visit Anholt, an island in the middle of the Kattegat Sea, which is covered in wildflowers, which is also Northern Europe's largest desert. Copenhagen ranks 10 in our best places in Europe to visit guide. Number 9. Tbilisi, Georgia. In a country where Europe meets Asia, the Georgian capital is one of the world's oldest settlements, with evidence of human habitation dating back to 4000 BC. The ancient city is full of historic and natural wonders. From thermal bathhouses that date back to the 12th century, the Ottoman-era Juma Mosque, panoramic views at the Narikala fortress to the streets and buildings that tell stories of Tbilisi's more recent communist past. East and West meet in Tbilisi's culinary offerings too, including kinkali, Georgian soup dumplings, to be eaten in batches of 20 apparently. Leave the city to visit Tbilisi, a vast, ancient cave city for some serious hiking and exploring. Tbilisi is also relatively close to the incredible mountain region of Kazbegi to take in the northern slopes of the Caucasus. Number 8. Verdun Gorge, France. We've already highlighted the whole region of Provence, but if you're short on time and want to pick one natural wonder in the region, head to Verdun Gorge. Also known as the Grand Canyon of Europe. It's a river canyon in central Provence with some of the area's most jaw-droppingly dramatic scenery, and the deepest gorge in France. Visitors come for rugged and untamed landscapes, hiking trails, deep limestone valleys, and to see birds of prey like eagles and vultures circling above. The vibrant turquoise waters of the bottom is also a great place to come for river canoeing, kayaking, and rafting. You can also hire small boats to gently drift through the gorge. For wild swimming, head to the Sticroy and Castilian lakes. Verdun Gorge ranks 8 in our best places in Europe to visit guide. Number 7. Lisbon, Portugal. The city of 7 hills on the banks of the river Tagus is one of the most beautiful and historic cities in Europe. From the bustle and cheap bars of Barrio Alto to incredible views from Miradouros and with beaches close by, it's no wonder it's become more popular with visitors and remote workers in recent years. Lisbon is also one of the greenest European capital cities, where you can wander through the 19th century botanical garden Jardim do Toural and check out the sculptures at Gulbenkian Gardens or go hiking in the Parque Florestal de Monsanto. Escape the crowds by taking a wander up to Miradouro de Santa Catarina, one of Lisbon's less well-known viewpoints. Comino Island. Comino is the smallest inhabited island in the Maltese archipelago with only 3 permanent residents. Most people come to Comino for the crystal clear waters of the Blue Lagoon, and it gets pretty crowded in the summer months. But plan a weekday visit off-season and you can visit to swim or in the azure waters, or hike up to St. Mary's Tower and marvel at the island's rock formations. People often go to Comino for a day trip as it's only a 30-minute boat ride from the mainland. And you can hike the whole island in a day, but there's also a campsite where you pitch your tent for free if you want to stay longer. Comino is also a bird sanctuary and nature reserve, where you'll see reptiles like the Moorish gecko and Maltese wall lizard, as well as lots of bird life. Comino ranks 6th in our best places in Europe to visit guide. Number 5. Tatra National Park, Poland. Nestled in the Tatra Mountains in Poland about 70 miles south of Krakow, Tatra National Park is a haven for hikers and nature lovers. Named one of CNN's most beautiful national parks in the world, there is a lot to explore, including over 600 caves, large lakes, challenging hiking trails, rugged mountain peaks, waterfalls, and wildlife. Tatra National Park is home to endemic and endangered species, and you might bespot brown bears, gray wolves, Eurasian lynx, and European otters. It's also a much cheaper alternative to popular alpine destinations where you'll experience breathtaking mountain views and stay in cozy lodges without the high price tag. Number 4. Crete, Greek Islands. The largest of the Greek islands is so vast it has 2 airports depending on how long you go for and what you want to see. You'll need to choose whether to fly into Chania or Heraklion. Neither of them will disappoint, with stunning scenery, delicious food, and remnants of ancient civilizations, but there are a few more unspoilt, less touristy places to explore in Chania. If you want to escape large tourist groups, head to the Golden Sands and lack of crowds like Zirocambos, a beach surrounded by mountains. Chania is also home to the Agria Irene in the west of the White Mountains. Apokurnis is a little slice of Cretan paradise too, especially the shimmering freshwater lake of Lake Kouros. Number 3. Tuscany, Central Italy. The whole region of Tuscany in central Italy is worth spending time exploring for the history, culture, and of course, the food. But if you've experienced the many sights and tastes of Florence, Lucca, and Siena, then head to the unspoilt valley of Val d'Orsa. And you can get up close to Tuscan nature and see for yourself what the Renaissance painters loved so much. Val d'Orsa takes its name from the Orcia River that runs through it, and the area is a preserved natural park and cultural park. You can easily spend the time on a regional wine and cheese tour, but there are also 14th century fortresses, ancient villages, and old castles to explore. Head up to the tower at Rocca di Tententano for incredible views over the Tuscan landscape. Number 2. Transylvania, Romania. Most people know it as the stomping ground of a certain vampire, but the Eastern European destination stretches far beyond the forests surrounding Castle Dracula. It's a large region in the heart of Romania with lots to explore, from stunning landscapes, medieval castles, including Bran Castle, the one linked to Dracula, as well as citadel ruins, fortified settlements, and salt mines. You can also do some pretty serious hiking and spot landmarks like the Tbilisi Natural Park. Although do your research or do it like an organized trip because of roaming brown bears. If you're taking a road trip, head to the Transfagarasan Highway, an amazing mountain road with incredible views of Transylvania's Great Plains. Transylvania ranks number 2 in our top 10 best places in Europe to visit. Number 1. Plitvice Lakes, Croatia. For nature lovers, Croatia offers a jewel beyond its stunning beaches, Plitvice Lakes National Park. This UNESCO World Heritage Site boasts a series of cascading turquoise lakes, interlinked by breathtaking waterfalls. Hiking trails wind through ancient forests, passing by caves, and offering incredible scenery at every turn. Plitvice Lakes National Park is easily accessible for a day trip from either Zagreb, the capital city, or Split, a popular coastal hub. So, if you're seeking an alternative to Europe's beautiful beaches, this Croatia's national park should be at the top of your list.